Shane, first action against another opponent, how do you think it went?
I think it went pretty good, for the first time out. Obviously we're all kind of trying to work those relationships and partnerships and just kind of get our feet underneath us in a real game. So that was pretty solid. Obviously a good opponent. They were strong. They seemed like they were a pretty fit side. So it was a good exercise. And obviously, unfortunately, we didn't get the win. But I think it was good to just get the fitness under our belt.
You have a World Cup veteran to your right in Svensson and Jovan Jones, obviously a ton of experience. Do you work on those relationships, or do you settle on you first and then branch out?
I mean, obviously, it makes a world of a difference when you're playing next to that kind of quality. So that was, it's something for me that I've obviously really enjoyed my first couple of weeks being here. And so, yeah, I mean, I think it gives you confidence playing next to players like that. Obviously, I feel like I've been around long enough now to know what I have to do and what I need to bring to the table. So I think, yeah, obviously there's a long way to go, but I'm happy just to kind of get the half an hour under the belt, and it was solid.
Your thoughts on youngster Danny Leyva in front of you? We've been gushing about him now for a year or two, but to see how young he is in his development in your short time with him, what are his fine qualities?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously the technical side, it kind of you can see that pretty obviously from the outside. But I think just the way he understands the game is pretty impressive. I think that's one thing where coming in, you definitely kind of appreciate it as a guy who's been around a little bit. Just a young guy who really understands how to play the game, how to communicate, and how to read the game from that central midfield position. So I think yeah, he's got a pretty bright future.
You talked about what you work on and what you bring to the table, and how's your fitness level, and where do you need to go from here?
I think first 30 minutes. I mean, obviously there's quite a ways to go, and I think more so in terms of the sharpness, the match. Playing forward, playing quickly, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the way it went for the first little bit, and hopefully it's just the first step and in a good solid road ahead.